she was good in education, and I had already promised one of the ministers that he would be made the education minister. So I thought medical education was something which she could be interested with. She did it with, of course, controversies always follow her, or she follows controversies. I think he went to Victoria Hospital, Bowling Hospital. These were neglected health sectors, institutions in Bangalore, and she created a furor. And well, I was a little uncomfortable with all the media limelight that was being shed on her. But one thing I noticed, her intentions were honest. Her intentions were transparently honest. I thought that I should encourage a lady that too from a minority community. In those days, see, this was about 2 decades back. It wasn't easy for a lady to make a mark, but I must say a tremendous mark, and then I must congratulate her. I was in Anugraha, the Chief Minister's house, and a friend of mine came and told me that Mrs. Nafisa Fazal was dancing in Western Hotel. I couldn't believe that she is capable of that. Not about dancing. Dancing you are capable of, but in the Western Hotel, under the camera glare, no, that's such a good thing. I got really worried and worried. So I sent my PS and then asked her resignation letter. On hindsight, which I think was a very stupid thing for me to do, without hearing from her side what the story was. That's where I erred. So then she came to my house, and of course by then she had a good friend in my wife Prema, and then both of them took me to task. And she said that all that I was doing was tapping with her feet when others were dancing. That is the only, if you call that indiscretion, when I go to music concerts, I also do that, not with my feet, but with my fingers, So I found that there was nothing wrong in it. But still, I wanted her to resign. And then, of course, I was taken to task by the other friends, and then ultimately I tore the resignation letter which she had sent. And then I put her in charge of science and technology. And then to my great surprise, she became a great friend of the former President of India, Shri Kalam. Once, as the Minister for Science and Technology, she brought Kalam Saab to my office. I don't know if she remembers. And I was very impressed with the footwork she had done in getting Mr. Kalam to visit Vidhan Soda, who subsequently visited Vidhan Soda as President of India. Nafis Fazal has gone a long way since then. ಸಮಾರಂಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಭಾಗವಹಿಸಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಮಹಿಳೆಯರೇ ಮತ್ತು ಮಹನೀಯರೇ, ನಫೀಸ್ ಫಾಜಲ್ ಅವರು ಕೆಲವು ದಿನಗಳ ಹಿಂದೆ ನನಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು, ಅವರ ಆತ್ಮಚರಿತ್ರೆಯನ್ನು ಬರಿತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ, ಸಂಧ್ಯಾ ಅವರು ಅವರಿಗೆ ಸಹಾಯ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಹೀಗೆ ಅಂಥೇಳಿ. ನನಗೆ ಒಂದು I was a little concerned about what she is going to write about. She is one of those unpredictable women that I have met in politics. But I have known her since 1985. I remember the year also. I have known her since 1985. That is about 40 years, or a little more than that. I don't know how we ran into each other and how she became close to me in life. She became close to my wife, and the home front was taken care of. And then I had another friend who used to live in Western hotels. His name is R.T. Narayan, who was for some time my eyes and ears. And she took care of him by hotel quite often for lunch without invitation. She is a remarkable lady. Deep likes and dislikes. Well, all of us are, I suppose. Some express themselves, but many of us do not express what we like and what we don't like, but we keep it within ourselves. Her childhood has been as disturbing as it turned out to be her political life also. She was a rebel in the real sense of the term. She rebelled against her parents. She rebelled against her aunts and maternal uncles. And she did what exactly she wanted to do. Hi Manu. Namaskar. She wanted to become a legislator. She was trying very hard, and I knew that. But as the chance could have it, I became the chief minister of the state, and there were a number of vacancies which I had to fill up. And one of the strong contenders was Fazal. Well, those days, in the 90s, late 90s and early 2000s, it was not easy to identify a Muslim lady and then project her to be a legislator. Well, when I made up my mind, I thought that this young lady who has been a rebel all through should be able to do something. No, she became a member of the legislative council. And she was a quick learner. She understood how to pull the wire or how to plug the wire. So plugging and unplugging is very natural for a politician. So Nafiza ji became a legislator, and she started giving vent to her thoughts on the floor of the House of the Legislative Council. And believe me when I say that she did make a big impact. Of course, not when she tried to speak in Kannada. But whenever she spoke, she tried to speak in Kannada, but ultimately found easy expression in the English language. But I must admire her eagerness to talk in Kannada, and I don't know if she took lessons at home for Kannada coaching. Now, when I was called upon to become the chief minister of the state, I had to assemble a cabinet, and the cabinet had to be balanced